Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am really happy to see you here today because in this video we are going to talk about one of the most important parts of the Chevening Scholarship application, and that is the career plan essay. Many people struggle with this essay because they do not really know what to include, what Chevening is expecting, and how to connect their personal career journey with the bigger mission of Chevening. So if you are someone who wants to write a strong and winning career plan essay, stay with me until the end because I am going to break everything down in a very simple way, and I will even show you an example of a winning essay so that you can see how everything comes together. Now first, let me explain why the career plan essay is so important. The Chevening Scholarship is not just about giving you money to study in the United Kingdom. It is about investing in future leaders, people who will go back to their countries and make a difference. So when you write your career plan, you are not just telling them what job you want after graduation. You are showing them your long-term vision, your leadership potential, and how you are going to use the knowledge and network you gain in the UK to create impact at home. This essay is like your roadmap. It tells the Chevening Committee, here is where I am today, here is where I want to go, and here is how this scholarship will help me get there. Now, what are the key aspects that you need to focus on in this essay? I want you to think of it in three parts. Yes, the three key aspects of a career plan. The first part is your short-term career plan. This is what you plan to do immediately after finishing your master's degree in the UK. Be very clear and realistic here. Mention specific roles, organizations, or sectors you want to work in. For example, you may say, I want to join the Ministry of Education in my country as a policy officer, or I want to work with a global NGO in the field of climate change. This shows direction and focus. The second part is your medium-term plan. This is what you will do in the next 3 to 5 years. Here you should show growth and leadership. Maybe you will take on a managerial role. Maybe you will start your own project. Maybe you will expand your influence by leading bigger initiatives. The point is to show that you are not going to stay in one small role, but you will grow and create more impact. The third part is your long-term vision. This is the heart of the essay. This is where you connect your personal ambition with the development of your country. Chevening wants to see that you are not just building a career for yourself, but you are contributing to society, to policy, to your community, and even to international collaboration. You must answer the question, how will my journey make a difference in my country and beyond? Now let me highlight a few things that you must always consider while writing this essay. Number one, be specific. Do not just say, I want to become a leader or I want to help my country. That is too general. Instead, say exactly what kind of leader, in which field, and what kind of change you want to create. Number two, show realism. Chevening knows you cannot change the entire world in one day, so your plan should be ambitious but also achievable. Number three, link everything back to the Chevening values. Chevening looks for leadership, networking, and commitment to your home country. Make sure these elements are visible in your essay. Alright, now let us look at a sample essay. As I go through, I will explain what makes each part effective. In the short term, one can write like this: after completing my Master's in Education Policy at a UK university, I plan to return to my country and work within the Ministry of Education as a policy advisor. My aim is to contribute to curriculum reform with a special focus on digital learning and teacher training. This role will allow me to apply the theoretical and practical knowledge gained in the UK directly into policy development, ensuring that the education system becomes more inclusive and modern. Now pause here and notice what is strong about this introduction. The applicant clearly states a specific degree, a specific role, and a clear objective. It is not vague. It directly connects what they are going to study with what they will do immediately after. Let us continue. In the medium term, within the next 3 to 5 years, I aspire to take on a leadership role in the education sector, perhaps as Director of Curriculum Development or as the head of a national task force on teacher training. In this position, I will be able to influence decision-making at a higher level, manage teams, and implement pilot projects that can later be scaled up across the country. This step will be crucial for me to transform small reforms into systemic change. Again, notice how the essay shows growth. The person is not staying in the same job. They are showing how their career will progress, how they will gain influence, and how they will use leadership to expand their impact. Now the long-term vision. In the long term, my vision is to lead national educational reform in my country, ensuring that every child, regardless of background, has access to quality and modern education. I see myself working closely with international organizations such as UNESCO and UNICEF, bringing in global best practices and adapting them to local needs. By building networks with international education leaders during my time in the UK, I will ensure that my country is not isolated but is part of the global education dialogue. This transformation in education will directly contribute to the human capital development of my country, driving economic growth and social equality. This is very powerful. Notice how the applicant is linking their long-term vision with national development and even with international collaboration. They are also showing how studying in the UK will help them create these networks. This is exactly the kind of alignment Chevening looks for. Finally, let us see how the essay concludes. The Chevening Scholarship will be the key enabler for this journey. The academic training in education policy, the exposure to diverse perspectives, and the strong Chevening network will equip me with the skills and connections to lead meaningful reforms. I am fully committed to returning to my country after my studies and to dedicating my career to strengthening the education system for future generations. Notice how the essay ends with a strong commitment to returning home, which is one of Chevening's most important conditions. It also ties together the opportunity, the network, and the vision in a very confident way. So, as you can see, a strong career plan essay is not just about saying what job you want, it is about telling a story of growth, leadership, and impact. It is about connecting your career with the future of your country and showing how Chevening is the bridge that will help you get there. Before we end, let me give you a few quick tips. Use clear and simple language. Do not try to use complicated words just to sound impressive. Be honest, because Chevening can easily tell if you are exaggerating or copying someone else's words. And finally, remember that your essay should sound like your voice, your passion, and your vision. So that is all for today's video. I hope this detailed breakdown of the career plan essay helps you feel more confident about writing your own. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with anyone else who is applying for Chevening. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel because I will be making more videos about the other essays and about tips to strengthen your application. Thank you so much for watching and best of luck with your Chevening journey.